Good afternoon, everyone. Come back with us again at the talk show that discuss the latest issue that are happening in Indonesia. With me, Viersa,
and me, Nyoman.
Welcome to
Monday's
Monday's talk
Talk Show.
show. So, in today's discussion, we will discuss about the vaccination in this country. We will chat and get to know our source more closely. The first one is Samuel.
Please welcome.
Hello, Samuel. Good afternoon, and how are you?
Good afternoon to Viersa. I'm fine, thank you.
So, regarding vaccination in Indonesia, I want to ask a few questions for you who have experienced vaccination itself. The first one is, where exactly were you vaccinating, and how was the condition of the other vaccine participants at that time?
Okay, thank you, Viersa. First, I got a vaccination held at a village hall near my house, and it was given for free by the government. At the time, many participants were enthusiastic enough to follow the vaccination and to avoid the crowd. Activities gradually using a clutter.
Okay, so it's conducive because of the closure, right?
Yes.
Okay, the next question is, before the vaccine, did you feel any fear or doubt? Because we all know about there's a lot of information, especially the hoax information, that making people to feel a lot of fear. So how about you? Did you feel any fear or doubt?
Of course, because I was afraid my body wouldn't fit in with this vaccine, so it has a dangerous side effect.
So is there anyone around you who is preventing from you getting a vaccine? If it yes, what usually did they say to you?
Yes, there is. They say a vaccine is done by injection. They try to frighten me by saying that shots hurt.
Okay, so you have a fear about the injection. Okay, after getting the injection of vaccine, what reaction your body had? Did it affect your condition at the time?
Okay. After my injection, I feel stiff and become sleepy.
Okay.
Maybe this is a medicine reaction in my body.
Then, uh, how did you feel after receiving the vaccine?
I was happy to be able to help make the government's program
Okay.
of the COVID vaccine successful. Furthermore, I was happy that I get the antibody to against COVID, and I continued to obey the health protocol.
Okay. So the last one, what is your hope about this vaccination to this country?
My hope is that all Indonesian people will be able to get the vaccine to make Indonesia free from COVID.
Okay, so well, thank you, Samuel, for your presence here and all statement that you have given. I hope the people that watching this program can be helped by the experience you have shared.
are with a secondary research. Hello Vicky, how are you?
I'm fine.
Now you are here as a representative of the people who haven't gotten the vaccine. I want to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
First, why haven't you done the vaccine? Are you waiting your turn or do you really not want to get the vaccine?
Okay. For my side, it's not my turn to get the vaccine because vaccine are being made for elderly and students haven't had their turn for the vaccine.
Okay, so you waiting your turn. Did you have doubt about this vaccine? What doubts do you often think of and where did such doubt come from?
Okay. Of course. Fair enough. Because I'm good citizen, I'm very enthusiastic about that, so there's no doubt.
Okay, from yourself, do you fully believe in this vaccine?
I believe because positive dog can also be helpful in immunity, so I believe that.
Okay, how do you reduce your fear or doubt about this vaccine?
I was more afraid of needle, so just calming myself before the vaccine.
What do you think of the vaccine that has been done from the first vaccine implementation until now? And what hope do you have of this vaccine as handling of COVID-19 in this country?
Okay. I think the vaccine that's been going until now is a good government movement. So I hope in the future for the vaccine participant to always follow the interaction to be good citizen and for the sake of our safety.
Okay, thank you Vicky for coming to the show and giving your opinion.
Okay.
Besides those explanations from the two sources through the experience, now we are with an expert from the National Commission of Medicine Evaluator. We will discuss a little about the vaccination criteria used in Indonesia for the public.
Now we're connecting with Bella by the video call.
Good afternoon, Bella. How are you? I want to ask you about the assessment criteria used by the government regarding the vaccine until they are finally recommended and given permission to use them. Please explain to us.
Good afternoon. I'm doing well, thank you. Okay, thank you, Nyoman and Viersa. Assessment criteria used to give a recommendation for permission for emergency use. So, there are the three most important things to judge whether or not the vaccine can be used in an emergency. First, safety. Vaccines should be safe because they are given to healthy people, so insecurity will cause healthy people to become ill or side effects that will keep them from injection. Second, a process where a vaccine can create an immune system. Third, protective effect. So the effect of the vaccine prevents a disease. A way to calculate the strength is to see how much of a disease occurs in the group that receive a vaccine. Of course, with the number of infections in groups that were not given the vaccine called placebos are not vaccinated. It then compares with how much the difference is made and divides each of the group that gets the vaccine or the group that gets the placebo, which means the vaccine can prevent infection until 65%. It should be noted the vaccine do more than just prevent infection or disease. It can make the affected ones feel lighter. This does not mean that 35% can be affected and feel light. The protection can be seen time to time. Thank you.
Well, thank you for your time and explanation of the vaccine. I hope with your explanation, the public doesn't have to worry about the vaccine.
So, thank you, Vicky and Bella, for coming on Monday's Talk Show. The greatest thanks to all of you who have been watching Monday's Talk Show. May we always be healthy and
See you next time!